The Mediterranean has become a beginning ground the superchanging storm, said Dr. Maria Conti, a climate researcher at Lazio University. Social media filmed the dramatic video showing lightning illumination the Coliseum, have covered the Spanish steps, and a water cascading down ancient starways. In some neighborhoods, power outage left hundreds of homes in the darkness for hours. Authorities have urged caution a cleanup continue. Rome major paralyzed emergency crew for the rapid response by optimizing the city again drainage system remain the major vulnerability. We must adapt. This is a new climate reality, she said. For many Romans, the storm severe as a powerful reminder for even the eternal city is not immune the ground fury the extreme weather. As Dame broke, sunlight related the city's story scarred the still standing resilience as ever.
No podemos cargarle,
Believes swept through the Italian capital as a ferocious hailstorm tore across Rome, blanking the streets in the ice, flooding tunnels and leaving residents trapped in their cars and homes. The storm was stricken suddenly in the late afternoon, turned into eternal city, into the witness described it as a frozen battlefield. Meteorologists said the event was triggered by a clash between the warm Mediterranean air and rapidly advanced Arctic front, a combination that prodded towering thunderstorm and the severe hail. Within moments, hailstorm the size of large coins plummeted the city, shattered windows and dented vehicles across entire neighborhoods. I've lived in Rome and whole life I never seen anything like it, said 34-year-old Yale taxi driver Marco De Santis. The storm unleashed torrents in the city water through the several districts, including Trastevere, San Giovanni, and Ossa, where drainage system was overwhelmed. Firefighters reported to more than 1,500 emergency calls, rescuing stranded motorists and pumped water from metro station and underground garage. Power cuts hit multiple areas, while traffic across A19 ring road ground to half an hour. Photos and videos shared online showed rivers of ice flowing through the ancient cobblestone streets and half-building knee-deep around the famous landmark. The Trevi Foundation overflowed with a ruin of water, while parts of Via del Corso resembled glacier.
Questo è un grosso problema, molto grosso. Porta via il negozio qua, adesso porta via macchine e tutto.
The storm, which has intensified in Tyrrhenian Sea over the past few hours, has taken a character as a full-fledged cyclone. Winds around the ridge and sometimes exceeded gusts of 100 km/h as the sea was raw. In the coming days, severe storm with wake up to 5 to 6 meters high and a peaks up to 8 meters are expected in the low Tyrrhenian Sea between the southwestern provinces of Campania, especially Cilento and Calabria, as well over most of Sicily and the Ionian Sea and the entire Adriatic. Tomorrow they shift the low-pressure system towards the Adriatic with a mainly effect to eastern basins. So let's take a look at the details. This is not the first time Sicily was faced at the wrath of nature, but experts are calling this storm one of the most destructive weather events in decades. The last such disaster occurred in 2029, where deadly floods and landslides killed 37 people in Messina, but this time the combination of heavy rainfall, wind and widespread infrastructure damage made the consequences even more serious. According to preliminary government report, more than 1,200 homes were damaged, 14 roads remain closed and 7 bridges have been structure damage. Insurance companies are already inundated with the calls of many families without insurance to continue on compensation from the state. This storm was particularly dangerous because it suddens. Meteorologists issue a yellow alert just hours before the first downpour. By that time, it was too late many communities to prepare. Critics are now to call into fast weather warning system to better preparedness of natural disaster, especially in the southern region, which is often overlooking. Satellite images show in a grim picture.
Eccoci qua, è arrivata la prima pioggia. Lo spende pure luce alla piazzetta.
In the second turn of event, Italy was thrown into chaos as a first storm wreaked havoc across the picturesque landscape of Sicily and Rome. The unrelated tempest, reminiscent of a scene of Dante's Inferno, left a trail of destruction in its wake, testing the resilience of these Italian people and their determination of republic their beloved cities. Sicily, now in the straddling Mediterranean coastal line and historic Kerm, is almost hardest hit by violent tempest. The island, unusually a sure weather, were charged in the turbulent sea of fury, pouring the curse and related force. Torrential rain, accompanied by gales force wind, battered the region, caused widespread flooding, triggering landscape and uprooted centuries-old trees. As the sun rose over the devastation streets, scene of resilience began to emerge. Volunteers from neighboring towns arrived the shovels, pumps, and food supplies. In Catania University, standard formed human chain to help clear debris to home of elderly residents. Church bells rang in solidarity of many communities, helped nightly prayers to endure and displace it. One image of white Sicily flag flying proudly over the flooded town hall became a national symbol of strength. Local mayor called at Rome and declared a state of emergency to obtain additional funds and the rescue to rapid reconstruction. Engineers are now installing bridges and roads, help workers to warn into possible communication flow to overflow, thin and standing water. Meteorologists at Weather Italia say a storm system may be weakening the residual rains and extended to continue for several more days. The ground is standing with the water. Warning climatologist Dr. Elena Ferraro events tell additional rainfall could cause new floods and landslides. Environmental activists are calling this storm a wake-up call. This is not just a random error, said Lucia Marinel of Climate Italia. This is the result of decades of neglecting environmental policy of urban planning. We must change now. International support has begun to arrive at the form of offer assistance from the European Union of neighboring countries. Italian celebrities, soccer players, and Pope have been experiencing this solidarity.